What's up, everyone? I'm Cara, and welcome back to the channel. XRP just broke below $2 and is trading at $1.96. So what's happening? Is this a disaster or a massive buying opportunity? Let's break down all the news from the last 24 hours. Today is January the 19th, 2026. Let's start with the hard truth. XRP is facing its seventh consecutive day of declines. This is the worst losing streak in 2 months. We've dropped from $2.40 on January 6th all the way down to $1.96. That's a 13% drop. So what's causing this sell-off? Let me give you the technical factors. Number one, we rejected the 200-day EMA at $2.56 for the third time. This resistance level has consistently preceded multi-week corrections. We couldn't break through. Number two, we broke below the 50-day EMA at $2.07. This signals a deeper correction is unfolding. When you break key moving averages, that's a bearish technical signal. Number three, we broke the critical $2 psychological support. CoinGlass data shows there's $25.4 million in long liquidations clustered near $2.02. Those positions just got wiped out. Number four, trading volume is down. Lower volume during a sell-off shows weaker buying support. We're seeing selling pressure without strong buyers stepping in. And check this, Bitcoin dominance has climbed above 59%. When Bitcoin dominance rises, that means money is flowing out of altcoins and into Bitcoin. This is a market-wide rotation. XRP is underperforming because the broader market is going risk off. The fear and greed index for XRP is at 26. That's in fear territory. Market sentiment is fragile right now. Analysts at Finance Magnates are warning of potential downside targets. Immediate target is $2, which we just broke, then $1.90 November lows, $1.80 December lows, and ultimate bearish target of $1.25. That would be a 40% decline from where we were. But it's not just technicals. There are market-wide factors hitting XRP. Factor one, profit taking. Remember, XRP rallied 25% in early January. We went from $1.84 to $2.40. Traders who bought the bottom are now taking profits. This is natural after a strong run. Factor two, whale distribution. Coinpedia reports that large XRP transactions hit a multi-month high. Millions of tokens moved to exchanges like Coinbase. Historically, when whales transfer to exchanges during price dips, it signals distribution. They might be reducing exposure or hedging risk. Factor three, broader crypto weakness. The total crypto market cap dipped. Bitcoin is hovering around $95,000, but altcoins are getting crushed. When macro conditions deteriorate, altcoins fall faster than Bitcoin. Factor four, Fed expectations not materializing. Despite 3 rate cuts in 2025 with 2 more expected in 2026, the anticipated boost to risk assets hasn't arrived. The lower risk-free rate hasn't made crypto more attractive yet. Now here's where it gets interesting, because while the price is falling, the fundamentals are getting stronger. BN Crypto just reported that long-term holders increased their XRP holdings from 47.4 million to 55.4 million XRP since January 5th. That's an addition of 8 million XRP, a 17% increase during the price drop. The selling is not coming from conviction holders. Long-term hodlers are buying the dip. And the whales? Wallets holding 100 million to 1 billion XRP increased their combined balance from 8.34 billion to 8.52 billion XRP since January 6th. Whales are accumulating while retail panics. CoinDesk reports exchange-held supply fell to its lowest level since 2018. Exchange balances are at 1.6 billion XRP, down 57% since October. Tokens are moving into long-term storage instead of sitting ready to be sold. This is a supply squeeze being built while price consolidates. And check the institutional data. XRP ETFs are still seeing inflows. We just saw $1.11 million in net inflows on January 16th. Institutions are buying at these levels. Plus, XRPL v3.0.0 is activating in 2 weeks. Major technical upgrades. The permission DEX amendment is nearing activation. This is a game changer for institutional adoption. Ripple just secured UK FCA approval, Luxembourg EMI license. They're building institutional grade infrastructure while price is down. Standard Chartered analyst Jeffrey Kendrick still predicts XRP will hit $12.50 by 2028. That's 500% upside. He cites regulatory clarity and ETF adoption as key drivers. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse predicts XRP could challenge the $5 mark in 2026 as Bitcoin surges to $180,000. The technicals look terrible, but the fundamentals are explosive. So let's put this all together. What's happening with XRP right now? Yes, we're in a technical correction. 7 days of declines. Broke below $2 to $1.96. $25 million in liquidations. Fear and greed at 26. Short-term bearish. But long-term holders adding 17%, whales accumulating, exchange reserves at 8-year lows, ETFs seeing inflows, XRPLV 3.0. 0.0 launching, permissioned DEX coming, institutional licenses being approved. This is classic accumulation during a technical correction. Smart money is buying while weak hands panic sell. The immediate support to watch is $1.96 to $1.93. If we hold here, we could bounce back toward $2.10. Break below $1.93 and we test $1.80. But here's the key. Fundamentals are outweighing technicals. Regulatory clarity is improving, institutional access is expanding, utility is increasing. This pullback looks like a pause in the trend, not a breakdown. As long as accumulation continues and key support holds, this is a controlled correction. For those asking, should I buy? $1.96 is below the critical $2 level. This is the dip many have been waiting for. But always do your own research. Crypto is volatile. I'm watching $1.96 support closely. If we hold and bounce, this becomes a textbook entry point before the next leg up toward the $8 targets analysts are calling for. None of this is financial advice. Markets are dynamic. Always manage your risk. I'm Cara. If this analysis helped you understand what's happening, smash that like button, drop your price targets in the comments, and subscribe for daily XRP updates. This correction could be your opportunity. See you in the next one. Let's go.